Recorded live in Austin, Texas, USA. It's the William Montgomery Show. Starring William Montgomery. With the Tony Chin Orchestra. The William Montgomery Jr. Dancers. As always, William is joined by the lovely Erica. I'm Casey Rocket. And now here he is, the big red machine, William Montgomery. This is a protest episode. Yeah, this is a protest. I mean, the guy, I just looked it up. It looked like he looked crazy, Casey. I just looked it up. Did you notice what the guy looked like? Maybe he's really nice, and I don't know if we've said the name of the thing now, but maybe we shouldn't say it, but he looked scary, and I just started thinking, well, I don't even know what the deal is with this. We've never had a cross-promotional kind of thing. I mean, we wanted a cross-promotional thing with the beverage company.
Yeah, with Ken Euphorics, and they went radio silence.
Yes, which it's almost like if your name is Ken Euphoric, it seems like you would be more on the radio or what have you. But yeah. So we're kind of protesting today pretty much.
We're taking a stand, man. We're standing up.
Yeah, and this is an interesting day we're doing it on. This is currently a Wednesday.
Things are a little different. We've done Mondays, we've done Tuesdays. Now we're here on a Wednesday.
I don't think we've ever done it on a Wednesday. Wait, so what are you doing? You're going out of town. You're going to be out of town for a month?
Grant, are we recording, Gigi?
We are.
I'm going to be out of town for a month.
Well, that's wonderful. Just doing a shit ton of comedy, I would imagine.
Yeah. I'm with Red Band all weekend, and that's just the only feature thing I'm doing. Then, I'm headlining, I think, 7 or 8 different cities,
Damn. Wait, so what are you doing that? Are you doing that during the week? Is that just on weekends, or it's like on a Tuesday, a Wednesday, a Thursday? It's throughout the week as well?
It ends up taking up the whole week every week. So it's a bunch of different...
Oh, damn!
It's a bunch of different one-nighters and then a bunch of different weekends. So...
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah. Irvine Sunday, then... Hollywood Improv for 2 days. I'm off for 1 day. Then Indianapolis for 2 days. St. Louis for 2 days. Baltimore for 4 days. New Jersey, Pennsylvania, New York, Nashville, Alabama.
You got them all. Oh my gosh. That's wonderful.
Yeah, it's exciting. I think they're selling pretty good. Get to meet everyone and have fun and work on my hour of stand-up. So exciting.
Damn right. Well, that sounds great. You and Red Band have to get some of that pizza from Professor Pizza. I wonder if he's going to be in San Diego.
Professor Pizza, if you're in the San Diego area, I'm still in ad mode. I'm having trouble breaking that ad cadence. But he's got these little pepperonis that look grease. Oh, they're so good.
Oh, yes, the little cupped pepperonis. I love those things. Mr. Beast had a pretty good... Remember we ate at that place in L.A.? That was a pretty good pizza.
Oh, that was Dobrik. That was Mr. Dobie.
Not fucking Mr. Beast. I'm sorry, I got Mr. Beast on the mind.
He couldn't make a pizza to save his damn life. If it was one of his challenges, he couldn't even make a pizza.
Yeah, no shit. And it's so interesting. I read something yesterday about he's picking up all this trash in the ocean. It's like, dude, we know what you're doing. You're getting a boat in front of your little trash picking up boat, and it's dropping out the trash, and you're just picking up that trash, dude. You're not fucking... No. I've watched videos yesterday all day on that shit. He's not actually cleaning up shit in the fucking ocean. He's got everybody conned.
I know, and those people that he made unblind, that he deblinded, who do you think blinded him in the first place?
Yeah, dude.
Come on, man.
You're not Jesus.
You're not Christ, son of Nazareth.
Yeah.
Piss off.
Son of Mr. Nazareth. Wait, no. See, I'm losing.
You've lost everything we worked for.
Do you hear this, Casey? This honestly is a little bit scary. Like Mr. Nazareth. How do you even say that? Grant, could you say that?
Mr. Nazareth?
In a Jamaican accent.
Mr. Nazareth.
Okay,
I
can't.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Grant kind of fucking nailed it, honestly.
Woo.
One of one. One take. They call him One Take Grant.
Yeah.
William, I don't know if I told you this, but I did a Google search of my name and address, and it was terrible.
So when I hear people, every now and again, I hear people say they search themselves on Google. So when that literally means getting on google.com and typing in your name, what happened when you typed your name on there?
Well, there are all sorts of companies claiming to have my details for sale. It was horrifying. They had a little picture of me in the bathtub. They had a picture of me in the kitchen from the little camera on my microwave, which I did not know was active. I thought I had a piece of tape over it.
How were you? What were you wearing? Anything embarrassing, or was it kind of cool?
Nightgown.
Oh man, they got your ass in a nightgown.
Got me in my Sunday best. I'm making a grilled cheese at 2 or 3 in the morning with hot tomato soup.
Ooh, that is a combo. Good for a headache.
Good for a headache. Yeah. Good for the disposition. I have, what do you call it? Diabetes.
Leander. Oh, yes, diabetes.
Leander. I have melancholy. So,
well, at least it's summertime. Doesn't melancholy get a little bit better in the summer?
The heat helps. It's
okay.
Yeah, the heat helps, man. It's kind of like bronchitis. The heat is good for it.
And Casey, hold on. So where did the camera come from again? You said it came from the microwave?
Yeah, I got one of these smart microwaves you can operate via telephone, and apparently it's been spying on me.
Well, Casey, the terrifying truth is data brokers sell your full name, email, home address, health records, and even your relatives to scammers. And you heard that right. I mean, we're getting not only email, home address, health records, but also your relatives.
You're selling your relatives
to scammers, spammers, and anyone who wants it. Can you imagine that? Somebody taking your freaking grandmother or something?
Taking your aunt. Just cause they can.
Oh, man. It's like somebody gets a little power being a hacker, and it's like, well, it doesn't give you the right to literally take another human.
To take a human life and just use it like a rag doll. That's what Aura's here to stop.
Yes, and that's why we love them. I mean, 560 million Ticketmaster users' data was put up for sale on the dark web, including full names, addresses, email addresses, phone numbers, credit card data, and relatives.
Relatives. That is not good, and that's got me not going to be able to sleep tonight. So what is Ticketmaster doing about this? That's
Nothing.
Nothing. They said they didn't think the hack would have a material impact on our overall business. Well, think again.
Material impact.
Yikes.
All these businesses collect our data but do nothing to protect it. That's why I use Aura, the sponsor of today's video. The video. Wait, that's not how you would say it. How would you say that in a Jamaican accent?
The video. Aura alerts me when my data has been a part of a data breach or leaked on the dark web. It gives me fast fraud alerts if anyone tries to use that data to access my credit card or bank accounts.
And it removes my information from data broker websites so I get less spam. If my info is compromised in the Ticketmaster data breach, I'm not worried because Aura is always on, always doing the hard work of keeping me safe.
The silent watcher.
I value my privacy and yours. Go to aura.com/WMS to start your 2-week free trial or click the link in the show notes.
That is aura.com/WMS to start your 2-week free trial. Aura. Ticketmaster is not that good.
Grant.
One take Davis.
Hey, can I ask you guys?
Sure, man.
You were talking about...
Fuck.
Yeah, sure, right?
Hey, we're on board. We're having a good time.
Y'all were talking about headlining and feature. Like, what are the different things? There's like opening, right?
Opening, you normally do 10 minutes. Featuring, you'll do 20. And then headlining as long as you want. 45 or an hour normally.
Yeah, generally at least 45, unless if it's me in Springfield, Missouri, when the man came in the green room with all of the weed and I had a panic attack in my brain. And it was the earliest I got off. It was like, I don't know, 38 or 39 minutes. I had a panic attack. It got scary. Do you ever, Casey? You never get too panicky up there, do you?
Sure, I mean, I have bailed at 35. But, I mean, this is all new to me.
For sure, me too. I
Yeah.
mean, it totally is for me too.
We haven't been headlining that long. So... a couple times, especially like last year, I'd bail, I'd get off at 35. But now I'm doing better. I won't get off till at least 45 or 50.
Yeah, for sure.
But it happens. I think I did about 40 in Dallas on Sunday, 43. But
how was Dallas? Was it fun?
It was good. It was sold out, big fun.
Love it.
Someone gave me a bunch of money for the Dutchman's key. I said, please don't give me that money. And he insisted.
Are you serious? It was a pretty good offer.
Yeah, a good offer, very lucrative.
That you couldn't refuse?
Couldn't refuse. I said, just take it. I felt guilty because it was a high sum of cash. And I just financed, granted, as you know, this 2016 Toyota 4Runner. So I'm in the hole big time. I could use any cash I have access to.
Wait, so you got I would, if the guy's continuing to try to give it to you, yeah.
He insisted. It was hundreds of dollars.
That's wonderful. Well, it had been in your mouth. Was that a Dutchman's key that had been in your mouth?
Oh, yeah.
That adds value.
Yeah, it does.
1,000%. If it's like Antiques Roadshow, like 100 years from now, somebody's going to have a picture of you with the key in it or something, be like, yeah, this is one of the keys that was in Casey's mouth.
Sage used, Fort Worth, hyenas. He was a little sick that day, so we think it has some microbes on it.
Oh, so don't put it in your mouth.
It'll probably wake up some ancient disease that we have these days that they won't have in the future.
Turns into like the mummy.
Yeah, it's a little scarab. If you put it in, you'll have a little scarab in your brain and the ass.
Was the scarab those bugs that would all run together in the mummy and they would cover somebody up and they'd be like a skeleton when they left?
Turned into a skeleton almost immediately. No blood. They drank all the blood.
And they left the bones. They didn't like the bones, I guess.
No, they can't stand the bones. They just want to skeletalize you. So that used to scare the shit out of me when I was a little kid.
I know. That was one. I think that was maybe a Brendan Fraser masterpiece.
That was
close
one of his
to
classics. Monkey Bone. Remember that, Gigi?
Oh yeah.
Monkey Bone.
I remember that, but I never saw it. Monkey Bone, was it good?
I never saw it either.
I did see the one Blast from the Past. Was that what it was called? Where they're in the bunker.
Mm-hmm.
And the bomb goes off and they live in the bunker for 20 years or something?
Yes, and they tell their kids it's like the 50s or something.
Yeah.
Monkey Bone. What was it about? He gets a monkey disease or something?
With Chris Kattan.
With Chris Kattan.
See, it's like, how would you say Kattan? I don't know. Kattan. Is that Chris Kattan?
Chris Kattan.
That's not what we asked, Gigi. We wanted a confirmation.
Wait, do you guys want what Monkey Bone is about?
Yeah, read us the description, please.
It is a visually delightful, darkly humorous, and totally refreshing fantasy. It's
just kind of a review.
Yeah, it's just in a coma. A cartoonist finds himself trapped within his own underground creation and must find a way. Cartoonist?
Carcosa.
It must travel to find the yellow. What was that in Carcosa?
The Yellow King.
The Yellow King. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just trying to get out of a coma. I guess there's a Monkey Bone character.
It's kind of dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that thing's holding the thing up like their penises. That seems weird right off the bat.
Oh, yeah. It is a double entendre. It's like, is it guns or are they shafts?
Ooh. What do you think, Grant?
Guns or shafts? A or B?
It's kind of shaft-like. It's pretty much right at both crotches, isn't it?
B. Interesting.
A little bit B.
And Chris Kattan, he looks like some sort of zombus. What's his character?
I'm guessing. Ooh, yeah, it's got his all taped up here, right?
Was it Mr. Peepers? Where I think maybe his best character was what? Mr. Peepers, where he would get an apple and eat it really fast. Do you remember that on SNL?
On SNL, where he's the monkey.
Yeah, the monkey guy.
So he is profound at playing monkeys. Well, yeah. Oh God, I think there was multiple ones where he was a monkey man.
Yes, I think there were. I think Mr. Peepers. Yeah, and he would eat the apple. So funny. That's what would make me laugh out loud a little bit. Yeah, he would eat the apple. Yeah, I don't know how you do that. I wonder, I see him, he's at comedy club some. I wonder if he ever does his Mr. Peepers character or what you do.
I saw him do an hour in Boise, Idaho years ago, and he told this like sob story about how he got injured on SNL and everyone was kind of bummed out.
What?
Yeah, he was just like talking about how he got screwed over by Lorne Michaels and the gang. And everyone's like, holy shit, I thought he was going to do Mr. Peepers.
Wait, like the whole set or just in between jokes?
It's my understanding that it was kind of a large portion of the set. Do not sue us. We are protected by Aura.
Yes, Chris. Yeah, don't try to come after us. Aura is on our side.
So good luck.
Well, that would be quite the downer if you're expecting maybe a Mr. Peepers evening and you get a sad story evening. I don't like that.
I'm trying to what is the monkey called? Oh, it is Mr.
I swear
Peepers.
I think it's Mr. Peepers. What a downer that would be. Having a night out with your lady, getting some food, getting some drinks at the comedy club. Thinking Mr. Peepers coming out in his little overalls and his big ears.
Everyone's got their overalls on matching little peepers because they're excited.
And then he taught some sob story about getting screwed over. Yikes.
Yeah, I hurt my spine in 2003 and it was all downhill from there. Everybody's like, what the hell? This ain't Mr. Peepers.
And I wonder what he was doing on a ladder or how he hurt his spine on SNL. I wonder how that happened.
I remember he was in a chair during a sketch and he got knocked over backwards and it like broke his spine and he was all upset that they made him keep working.
Yikes.
Yeah. He said there was nothing in place to protect actors at that time. How am I supposed to be funny with a broken spine?
Oof, 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 oof. That's probably the noise he made when he hit the ground.
Oof,
oof, oof.
Oof. Somebody get Farrell. What's up, buddy? How are you? Farrell's his handler.
Grant, have you ever knocked the wind out of yourself? God, is that after? What happened there?
Yeah, he broke his neck. Jeez.
Broke his spine.
I didn't know about this at all.
I knew about it since years ago.
Yeah, I mean, it happened years ago,
right.
Grant.
I'm on the... Well, that's the cool thing about hanging out at comedy clubs. You get the inside scoop.
Yeah, for sure, Grant. You should come out. Grant still, I don't think he's ever, has he come to see you? Maybe he's come to see you. He's never come to see my ass.
I came to see both of you guys once.
Oh, yes, at the mothership. Oh, yes. No, that was fun. And Grant, I was kidding. GG. Kidding.
Hey, come on, brother. Well, you saw us open for Sam Talent. We had the show of a lifetime.
Oh, it was really good.
Yeah, that was
right.
fun.
It was.
All y'all, I was loving it.
Wait, so how were y'all back there today? I saw Mike. He looked a little like he was dressed a little casual today. Are y'all having kind of a down day or what's going on around here today?
We're not performing professionally, you think?
Well, not to my expectations.
Where's the person?
No, it's pretty chill today.
Yeah, it's chill. Well, nothing wrong with that. I woke up at 12. God, I went to sleep so late last night.
How late?
4:35.
Ooh, wow.
Watch it. After this, I'm going to turn on Breaking Bad.
You got to finish the cycle. Close the circuit.
Yeah, I got to close the circuit. It is wide open right now. Yeah, the Pollo guy. He seems scary. And then he was on the phone with the drug guy down in Mexico. And then they murdered his ass while he's on the phone. And then he gets the cell phone and he rips it in half. I like the Pollo guy. Yeah, he rips his phones in half after he talks to people.
Drop 20 chickens.
Yeah. And then he's feeding the cops, and the cops have no idea.
Yeah.
With old Hank up there. And then the fixer guy, he killed the gangster who had his legs cut off by when Hank ran into the car and one of the twins. He was alive.
Cut his legs off.
Yeah, his legs were cut off. And then the fixer guy, I can't remember his name. He works for Saul. He went in there and killed his ass.
Oh, yeah.
So they don't have to worry about the loose ends. There's too many loose ends, Casey. I'm worried about the woman who, by the way, is horrible. Having the affair with the fucking dude she works with.
Oh, Skylar. Skylar's the worst. I wish her nothing but dread.
I don't like Skylar, and I don't like how she looks either.
She looks like a little snip.
Yeah, I do not like just her appearance. And she can't help that, but I don't like how she looks. Snip. And she's going out with the freaking boss who he's smuggling money from the business. So he's doing the same shit.
I know. She thinks he's so grandiose. He's so grand. Look at your own house. You got a husband who's doing everything for you.
Yeah. You have to.
And
he's working harder. He's working better than the weirdo having sex with the fucking secretary in the freaking room in there. God.
He's a little chump. He loves to bang. He doesn't. They look similar.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, like kind of a similar note. Are they related?
They just look so much alike. There's a lot of photos of the two of them. Woody Harrelson and her.
That's funny. I never liked Skylar. I think that she's a drag, man.
I don't like her at all. And then when she tells freaking Walt that she was like, yeah, I fucked my boss. Like right before they eat dinner with the freaking sweet little handicap boy.
Their little handicap boy they adopted from sex.
Gosh, and then he sets up the website and then everybody starts giving money and the little boy thinks it's because of him.
I know.
But he doesn't have to know. He thinks it's because of him, which I think is fine.
It's just as good. You hide it from him. He's happy. You're all happy.
I know.
Walt Jr. He's born with a crook bone.
Is he actually a handicapped person? I've been wondering that. Yeah. Or is that like an act? Or is he acting?
I know people who've partied with him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they partied with, I'm trying to think of the comedian, maybe Tony Casillas, but yeah, he like partied with Walt Jr. at some penthouse or something.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That would be cool. That would be the time to do a little crystal meth, maybe. Yeah. Some of that blue crystal meth.
He's hooked. Yeah, they were all method on that set. They were all doing fucking crystal.
gosh. Yeah, that's probably the only time on the set of Breaking Bad I would have been doing a shit ton. Now, what am I talking about? What am I even talking about?
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
The show makes you want to take a little bumperoo.
I know. Last night there was a scene with the turtle guy. Or no, not Turtle. That's another show, isn't it?
Entourage.
Yeah, I never even saw it. Did you see Entourage?
I didn't see it, but I know one of those. I think Turtle lives in Austin. He comes to Mothership sometimes.
Turtle lives in Austin and he hasn't been on the podcast. We got to get Turtle on the podcast. I got to watch that show. I've never seen that show
either, so I don't know if I like him or not.
Yeah, maybe we don't need fucking Turtle.
Maybe is Turtle the bad guy, Grant?
No, he's the driver.
Turtle's the driver.
Oh, so you watched Entourage?
Yeah, I've seen Entourage.
Yeah, it always seemed like a certain kind of person that watched Entourage. That was always my understanding of that one.
It's a lot of bros. Fuzzy Kilji loves it. It's huge at Mothership. So when Turtle shows up, the whole club shuts down.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, good to know. I can try to keep it. So that's Turtle right there.
Look at that face.
Keep your eyes out for him.
Did you like him, Grant, in the show?
Yeah, for his character. Yeah. I think he does a good job.
What'd you like most about Entourage? Why should Casey and I see it?
Yeah. And 5 words describe how much you like it.
Man, I watched it back in college. I think I liked am I out?
It back in college.
Okay.
That works.
I didn't realize I had the 5-word limit when I started.
It started as soon as I said it.
Well, there you go. That's my review.
I watched it back in college.
So it's like kind of nostalgic.
Yeah,
I can read into it. What did you like about it? Is it funny?
Yeah, it was a fun, scrappy story. I mean, I think it's kind of semi-autobiographical for Mark Wahlberg, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, it's supposed to be kind of his story about
Do they get into the restaurants?
No, well, maybe in later seasons. I don't know. I remember liking the first couple seasons. They were underdogs in Hollywood.
That's fun.
And there was some good musical beats that would really bump
Job rule, or who was doing the music?
T-Bone Burnett.
Who was it?
I remember there was that song Lucifer with Jay-Z and Kanye that I think ends the first episode, and it was pretty good.
We already have that one random person thinking we are on the side of the devil.
I know.
So please no more devil talk one way or
on.
the other. We don't need that again. We already have weirdness. I don't know what is going on. It seems like we do have some more mercenaries, but again, it seems like the child soldiers, something is going on. Not to hark back on that, but it's weird. I mean, when they're hacking into stuff.
I know. I think somebody might be doing some sort of biological attack on me. And
hold on, what was that? Is that what happened in Dallas?
That's what happened in Dallas. I wasn't going to talk about this, but somebody's been doing kind of a sound attack on me where they play certain noises while I sleep, and it's making me sick.
And is it a pretty loud noise? Does it make it hard to sleep, or you don't even really notice it?
It's kind of like it's like little cries coming from the walls.
Gosh. Well, I'm so sorry. I mean, that seems bad. That seems like when did you go to sleep? When did you get to sleep last night?
It's just my luck. Well, I've been exhausted because the EPG attacks have been sort of draining my immune system. I actually went to bed really early. I went to bed at 1:30 last night.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, I went to bed super, super early. I was really exhausted.
When did you wake up? You have a good sleep?
Yeah, I slept till 11. I slept really good. Catbird made me some cheesy eggs.
Oh my gosh, I love it. So what are those, scrambled with some cheese in them?
Mm-hmm. Scrambled with a little bit of milk and cheese. And when she turned around, I put some Tony Sasseries on it. She doesn't like when I put Tony Sass on it.
How come? Like the sodium or something?
Yeah, she just says it doesn't need it. I spent this time making it for you. And I go, come on, man. Everything's better with Tony Sass.
Yeah, Tony Share.
Yeah.
There's always that commercial where nobody could say it correctly.
Yeah, Tony Share.
Tony Share, Tony Shashery. Well, I got that freaking the NCAA football 2025. I got it yesterday, and it was some early release. I paid $10 extra, something. And I tried to play some games, and they all crashed. So now I think, well, they better give my ass a refund.
Absolutely.
I spent a little extra skrill to be able to play it a couple days earlier. Now I can't even play it. It took me forever to get my Florida Gators jersey's all right. I built a head coach named William Montgomery.
Does he look like you?
No, there's nobody with red hair. That is my big gripe, Casey. I don't know why I'm thinking of this. That is my biggest gripe with NCAA football 2025. When you are creating somebody, you cannot. There's not a redheaded person. I swear to God, crazy. 2,000 different people. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I could be doing something wrong, but I scrolled through all of them. It took 10 minutes, and there was no redheaded person.
That's insane because there's a lot of redheaded football players. Andy Dalton.
Yeah, I don't know. It's we're an underrepresented part of society.
You're a minority.
A minority to the nth degree.
Yeah, so much so that you were complete. You could probably sue them for that.
1,000%. Yeah, I made William Montgomery. I'm the head coach for Marshall. I have an air raid style offense, and then I get to I swear to God, I spent 2 hours yesterday like setting all this shit up, and then I play the first game, and I don't even really know how to play, and I end up turning it off because I'm like, oh fuck. I don't know how to play.
Too frustrated?
Yes, I might give it a go today. I might try to do it today. But now I'm thinking you have to recruit. You have to be recruiting. I swear to God, you have to. If you do a dynasty, yes, you have to recruit. And I found that I'm Marshall, which is like a C status level score or something, or 1 or 2 star at the recruiting. I'm going to be fighting an uphill battle. So maybe I need to pick a better team to start out playing with.
Go with Oklahoma or something. Go with some powerhouse.
I know. I've made a mistake.
It's an uphill battle. You're going to have to go to local schools. So how do you recruit? What do you send people letters?
Yeah, this thing pops up, and then like in between each week, like the schedule goes by, each week it goes by, and then the recruiting thing goes up, and it's the people interested in you, and it's the spots you need and everything.
That's wild.
I know. It's kind of crazy, and there's also one where you can just play as a player, which that could maybe be more fun than being a coach.
Probably. There's a lot that goes into it being a head coach. Grant, you know that. You used to coach at Seton Hall.
100%.
Did you like it at Seton Hall, by the way? Because we've never really asked you about it.
Yeah.
I mean, it gets kind of cold there, doesn't it?
You eating a piece of pie, Grant?
Just a nice little blueberry crumble.
Okay. Where'd you get that? You brought that from home?
It's not enough for you.
Casey, how did you know he was eating a piece of pie?
I heard it in his voice that he had a big piece of fucking pastry in his mouth, like a little galoche.
Ah.
A little garland.
So it's a little more low-key around here, and you start eating pie.
I did mute myself.
Casual Wednesday?
Yeah.
Are you not going to fill us in about Seton Hall, or are you just going to leave us
cold.
hanging?
It's very cold. It's a little unpleasant. It's not like my house in Destin.
Well, what is?
Yeah, and when are you going to invite us?
I'm working on it.
Give us a tour of the campus. We'd love to see Seton Hall as well.
Yeah. You're probably allowed to any of the games still, aren't you?
Yes.
Grandfathered in.
Since you were on the coaching staff, do you still have a bunch of the polos and stuff with the insignia?
I got a few lying around.
That's cool. Are you going to coach your daughters, do you think?
I don't know if they'll make the team, but I mean,
Times are changing. They could be a kicker.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, if you get them started early, I mean, are they playing soccer? Are they playing football or anything now?
They really aren't. Although I don't feel like Texas is
that kind of a
I don't feel like the
concern for
heat
y'all
here is
yet?
great
Or?
for any sport.
No, not outdoor sports.
Yeah, it gets way too hot.
Yeah, like indoors gymnastics or something. I don't know.
Well, that has an uneven bar. I think that's kind of dangerous.
Yeah.
I'd probably steer clear of gymnastics.
I'd hate to see him get hurt, Gigi.
Yeah.
Let's see. How about you attach some resistance bands to their legs so they can start kicking?
You thought of that? Oh, is that your cell phone ringing?
Phone call, G?
What was that? Who's calling you?
I'm going back on mute.
He's recruiting.
Yeah,
You can't go back on mute. We'll come out there and drag your ass in here. We're dying to talk to you.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, I do think that is a good idea. The rubber bands on the legs, though.
To start.
Yeah, the resistance bands.
Yeah.
I think they call
I got weak legs right now.
But not for you, dumbass. You're too old to play.
No, not me. No,
Yeah, it could mess your
They
knees
have
up.
weak legs.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
runs
yeah.
in the family.
Well, they're still young.
Doesn't have to be like that.
Whoa.
Yeah, man. What the hell?
Grant, you know we're kidding.
We're
you don't
joking.
have to be weird to us right now. I mean, it's a Wednesday. It's a day we're pretty much never here.
Mm-mm.
It's a hump day. That's what they call it, man.
All right. Yeah.
How long were you a coach there?
Come on. Tell us everything.
It really was only like half a semester.
Oh, you got booted.
What happened?
I'm not really at liberty to discuss it.
I heard you were academically ineligible.
Okay.
He's a
Well,
player coach.
Is that what happened?
You know way too much about it.
I looked at it. It's on your Wikipedia. Tell him to take it down then.
Yeah, if you Google your name, the first thing that comes up is Grant Davis, Seton Hall, some fast exit or something. I think was the first article I saw.
Grant, Davis rides into the sunset. Yeah, it was the Seton Executive, I think, was a newspaper.
You need one of the Aura. You need an Aura subscription, and you could probably get them to get all that stuff offline about you. Because I know it's probably a thing you don't think about a lot often, but just know others are thinking about it.
I didn't know anyone was looking me up.
Oh, you'd be surprised, because I did.
Yeah, I mean, I did, I will. You did not.
You will continue to do so, okay?
You didn't come to bingo with us last night, Grant.
Yeah, you missed Bingus.
You guys missed out on going to Destin, too.
Well, you didn't invite us to Destin.
Yeah.
Looks like these invites are going both ways, huh?
I broke this thing. We'll circle back to it. It's all right.
Yeah.
Grant, you want to come fix it? People want to see you.
Do you really need me to come fix it?
I don't need to. I'll
Grant,
record it
come
myself.
fix it. People want to see you too.
No one wants to see me.
Show people what you're wearing today.
All right, I'll come in.
Gee, pop in front of the camera.
Yeah, come on, please.
1 sec.
Oh, he's getting up. I hear he's getting up. But yeah, bingo was fun last night.
William won $500.
I won $500 last night, Grant.
Show him.
Yes.
That's
well,
G.
after tax, they take tax out.
I busted it. It's busted. I guess it wasn't as hard as I thought. Well,
Thank you, Grant.
thanks, G.
That was he did that in a sweet kind of way too.
It was nice. It was like a mama cow licking her baby's eyebrow.
I know, a mama.
A mama cow getting the gunk off. You're getting the placenta off me right now.
Thank you,
Thank
Grant.
you, Grant.
Well, come to bingo with us next time. Yeah, it was good. I don't know. I said bingo fast enough, which was my the curse on me last week. I couldn't say it fast enough.
You said you won $400?
You won 500.
500, but they
What?
take out 25, I think, for taxes. They took some money out for taxes to make it legit. But yeah, it was very exciting. Oh my gosh. And then I ate P. Terry's. I was feeling saucy, and I got a triple
Oh, man.
from P. Terry's last night. French fries, strawberry shake.
Yeah.
Woo!
I got a birthday cake shake about 2 months ago, Grant. You're going to love this. It was so good.
Was it? I noticed that is their specialty shake right now, the birthday cake.
Shake
today.
of the month. It was so good.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
The burgers are nice and drippy. You can use the grease to fucking sauce your eyebrows and mustache down.
Yes. Just make sure to clean it off before you go to sleep, or it could break your skin out a little
You're
bit.
going to get a lot of acne.
Yes, you have to be very careful, but P. Terry's is delish, and it's always, God, this is a story of my life, Casey. I get in there, both lines are open. It was very busy last night. Normally, there's only one line open where we go, and I get in the wrong line. And then I can't get in the other one. And then I think, oh, well, I've made a horrible mistake. And then I try to get over in the other one, and then a car comes, and then I'm stuck in the line. And then come to find out the line I'm in ends up going pretty quickly. So it worked out.
Wasn't that dodged a bullet?
I know.
Thank God.
Woo!
Ooh,
I was like, how is this one line it's moving? The one I'm in is stuck. We're stuck. We've been stuck here for 5 freaking minutes. I got $500 burning a hole in my pocket, literally right now.
dying to get spent.
Ooh, and it started with that strawberry shake from P. Terry's.
I want to be one of those guys who every time I win a scratch off, I use it to buy more scratch offs. The never ending scratch off glitch.
1,000%. I think ultimately that's how you make money with gambling, is never giving up. Because I think a lot of people say you need to give up. Maybe if you get like a scratcher and you win some money, stop there. You're never going to do that again. But I think if you keep it going.
Polar opposite. You can have steady passive income. That's what passive income is.
Yes. And you can, where do you go up to? The $5 one or the $10 one? Because at some point it is a little economically difficult almost to be getting them. So it's almost like, where do you stop at 5 or 10 or?
It's hard on the bank. Me personally, I do 5 because I had a terrible experience where I smoked a bunch of spice when I was 16. I was on a date with a girl and I got stuck in a thought loop and I spent all the money in my pocket on scratch offs buying $20 tickets.
Oh, man.
And I didn't have any money to buy her a slush puppy and she was really upset.
Damn, and I do miss Slush Puppies. Those things, if you could get a good Slush Puppy, they are better than Ices every day out of the week. If you could get a good one, it was like a weird ice it was like a whole Slush Puppy machine they used.
Yeah, it was patented technology, and it made the ice cubes so small. Not shaved ice. Small ice cubes.
It was tiny little, and they were so many of them. It was like an icy or something, but it was tiny ice cubes.
And they were a little hard. And I even liked it when I would drink all the flavor out of it, and it was just the slightly blue flavored ice cubes.
Ooh, that is hurting my teeth right now thinking about it. Yes, now it sounds wonderful.
Yeah. Oh, they're so good during the summer.
Oh, nothing is better than that on the big island.
I might get my dad to mail me one on some dry ice.
Dry ice is how you'd have to do that kind of thing, especially in the summer.
Yeah, just a fucking loose gallon. I'd have him empty out a milk gallon and wash it out with water and fill it full of Slush Puppy.
That would make sense, because I was thinking if it was just in a cup or something, you need some sort of gyroscope contraption inside of it so it always stays upright when it's inside of the box.
I bet you can buy a Slush Puppy maker online. I bet you can buy.
Woo! I wonder if you could get a legit one, because again, those are like,
yeah,
I don't know. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I used to love those things. And the squeeze candy. I was never, Grant, did you ever eat that kind of stuff? The candy that was just a gel?
Dude, they're $45.
But I've never had the Slush Puppy. I don't think I'm as familiar with Slush
I wonder if that's just like somewhere in the South or something, Casey. I don't know. Or I wonder if that was everywhere.
Southern
I don't
thing?
know.
Yeah, I think it's a Southern thing. So most of the time, it wouldn't be a machine like that. It's a machine where it shoots the ice out, and they go, how many squirts you want? They have the little squirters. You can squirt. You make your own icy.
Oh, man, those things were good. Do that, play a little wall ball.
Yeah. Throw a little tennis ball against the wall. There's no exact point system, but you'll figure it out as you go.
Yeah, I used to love, Slush Puppy and wall ball in a summer, and I will be happy.
I'm in hog heaven, and I'm going to baseball camp in 2 weeks.
Damn, yeah.
Was one of these guys?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and it would always have the rotating cup up top.
Yeah. Oh, and I would do 1 squirt of red, 2 squirts of blue.
Oh, interesting. I don't think I ever mixed flavors. That sounds good, though. That's exciting sounding.
It would stain the hell out of your lips and tongue. So when you made out with your girlfriend, you get all blue.
Oh, man. And then you'd be able to look in her mouth and just see the damage you just did with your tongue and stuff.
Shower up, babe. You guys just kissed for 10 minutes in the car.
Her face is just filled with some weird purple color.
All under her eyes and cheeks.
Grant, do you think you would have pulled something like that back in the day if you did have access to Slush Puppies?
Man, maybe.
Just making out with some chick.
Some broad.
Some broad.
You ever do that in the summertime before you met your wife?
Just making out and getting Slush Puppy everywhere?
And just hooking up casually.
Going a little wild?
Yeah, casual hookup. More a casual hookup.
This is summertime fling. Just a fling, Gigi. It means nothing.
Yeah.
People these days call it a casual hookup. I like summertime fling. I feel like that sounds a little more disarming. I don't know.
Yeah, summertime romance.
Yeah.
I love being in love.
It's fun to be in love.
I want to be in love at least 2 more times. I'm looking to break up with my current fling.
Whoa.
And then 2 more. So how many have you had? So interesting. So how many have you had in all then, if there's 2 more to go?
How many flings have I had so far?
Yes.
Well, I've had 4 serious flings in my life.
Okay.
And then casual flings.
Yeah.
Maybe 6 more flings.
Okay.
So probably 10 flings total.
Okay.
And I'm looking for 12.
Yeah, I think 12 is a good number
to retire.
1,000%. And it's one less than a baker's dozen, because a baker's dozen sounds weird. It's like I don't want to hear about somebody who has a baker's dozen.
That's when you're a playboy.
Yes.
You don't want to be seen as damaged goods for your future wife.
No way, no how. You do not want that. So if you're watching this, keep it below a baker's dozen if you can help it. If you're already above a baker's dozen, it doesn't matter. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's not ideal, but somebody could probably work with that, but you just try to keep it under a baker's dozen.
Just think about your dream girl or dream boy and what they would think about you.
Yes.
They would go, oh, this guy's damaged goods. He's made out with 100 chicks.
Yes.
100 chicks in 100 minutes, 100 kiss challenge.
Yes, which is a thing, used to be a thing and still is a thing.
Especially at summer camp. How many girls can you kiss? Well, think about who you're hurting.
I remember I had a buddy. We went to this like religious camp outside of Memphis, and I had a buddy who was looking up in some window, and I was like, "What are you looking at?" And he's like, "Oh, it's people showering." And I was like, "Oh God, well, you probably need to go up." And then I got up there and I was watching people. No, I'm kidding. But it was so funny. This person I knew, I asked him, like, "What are you doing?" I see them creeping up, looking at some window. They said they were seeing people shower, and I was like, "Uh-oh." And I think I just walked off. I don't know. It's like, that's one of the moments I look back in my life. It's like, I should have told somebody. It's like, I carry a lot of guilt. I have a lot of baggage from something like
man,
that.
You're damaged. Well, look, dude, it's not your responsibility. Should you have told someone? Absolutely. You probably could have saved a life.
I know. And see, that's what kills it. It's not as bad as Jesse Pinkman, though. I mean, he's got all the 160 deaths from the plane crash, from the dead girl. He's got a lot of bodies on his hands. Yeah. But it seems like the rehab helped him. One of the guys finally got to him when they were sitting at the campfire. They were sitting at a campfire, and the one guy kind of got to him, I think.
Yeah, he finally broke down that thick wall Pinkman keeps around him.
And by the way, not to continue to talk about Breaking Bad, but Casey, it was so interesting. I wonder what happened. It's been a while, and I'm just only watching this now, or I would have forgotten everything, I'm sure. But it was so funny. In the new meth lab, it seems like his little guy, the guy who's helping him, it seems like they're really getting along. I wonder what happened. I wonder why he ends up firing him and he gets Jesse back in there.
Yes, they ended up having a lot of fun, right?
Yeah, and he made like really good coffee at the beginning, and it was like they were playing and showed him playing chess together in between making the meth, and they're like have very similar interests.
They were academically equal.
I know. I wonder what happened. I guess he just didn't like that or something. I don't know why.
Walt fired him.
I don't know. He's just got to get Jesse back in the mix, though. I guess you just got to get Jesse back in the mix.
I think he saw him as someone who's going to steal Pinkman away from him.
Oh,
wait, you're talking about Walter and the guy were really good friends.
Yes, and then he just out of nowhere, it's like, okay, it's not going to work. Because he loses it on him because he has his heat.
Are you talking about Gale? This guy?
Yes.
Gale.
And I don't know if he comes back or something, but right now he's left, and it's Mr. Pinkman in there. So we'll see what happens. I don't know.
Well, I don't want to spoil anything, but Gale and Walt Jr. start a club soccer team.
That's a spoiler I can get behind. Fair enough. Seriously?
Yeah, something to look forward to.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, because I was thinking Walt Jr. wasn't moving around enough. I know he's got some issues, but I was thinking he generally is just kind of hanging around with his buddy or watching TV or something.
Yeah.
So it's good to hear that he gets into something like that.
Gets more active, and it's also like a team building thing. That way the familial unit can become a team of themselves.
Even with that fucking hoe. Skylar. I didn't like Skylar from the beginning.
From the jump, I go, something's up.
Yeah, I do not like this woman. And she goes and blabs to the divorce woman that the husband's a drug dealer. Why does she blab about that?
Because she's bitter, and she's sad that Walt's pulling in all this paper and she can't make shit for cash.
Yeah, she's a dumbass. And now she's working as the bookkeeper at the thing, banging the fucking boss. What a nightmare.
What a weirdo.
But Evans, that's why we love the show. I guess. I don't know. I don't know if I love it anymore.
I'm starting to get second thoughts about all this.
Yeah, after he let his buddy go in the lab, and it's all just a nightmare.
It was fun. Like, that could be a different show. It's just them being friends and there's no conflict.
I know. It just shows back in the background, kind of making meth the whole time, but that's not a big part of it. Yeah. It's just their friendship in the meth lab.
Just them being like, oh my God, you've read that? I've read that too. I love that book.
I know. He recites a Walt Whitman poem to him at one point, I think.
He does. W.W. Walt Whitman.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P. King. You were so good at writing.
I know.
One of the best.
One of the best at poems.
Grant, what's your top number one poem? Off the top of your head.
That you could recite to. Or no, you don't necessarily. Yeah, just top home.
Yeah, just top home. You didn't have to know what it is.
Oh man, there's the roses. Roses are red.
The classic Valentine's Day poem.
Classic.
Pretty solid.
It's a good one.
That is.
It's a classic for a reason.
Yeah.
Classic for a reason.
I know with that one, you can always switch up the ending a little bit to your
Mhm.
liking. Yeah, you can personalize that one.
You can make it cute and you make it a little naughty, whatever you want.
Make it a little sexy. Roses are red, violets are blue. I bought you a bra. I want to see your things.
Now I want to take it off of
I want
you.
to take it off of you.
You know how it goes.
Yeah, you can make it as nasty as you want.
Mm-hmm. Roses are red, violets are blue. I bought you a pair of underpants. I hope they look good.
Yeah. I'll
Doesn't
be
have to
seeing you
rhyme
later
either.
tonight.
I'll see you later tonight.
...
There's a thong hanging around the fridge door handle.
Dong, 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 dong. What happened to Cisco?
Died in a plane crash.
Damn, got the Aaliyah treatment,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
You got John Denver. They shot it down over, I think, the Czech Republic.
He shouldn't have been anywhere near the Czech Republic when it was shot down. I don't know what Cisco the Dragon was thinking. Gosh, it's like you get in your head. I mean, you had the song of the summer,
I know.
30 summers ago now, or 25 summers ago. I mean, he shouldn't have been in the Czech Republic to begin with. What is he doing messing with those people's affairs over there? I don't know.
He knew it was an active military zone. I think some people think he had a death wish.
Ah, that's a nightmare. Casey, I wish when I was getting down on the cocaine and stuff, my hair looked like that for about a summer. You might have liked it. I looked pretty cool. It was the coolest I've ever looked. I was able to get the sideburns like that.
Yeah.
I was able to get that white color.
Kind of the Marshall Mathers. So cool. It doesn't even look real. What an audacious hairstyle.
Yeah, it came and went with Cisco.
It did. It died with him. They retired it.
Yes, after that crash.
Hung it in the rafters.
Yeah, I think Casey, do you have a favorite poem?
Mine has got to be The Winds of Change. The winds of change keep us the same, but the winds of guidance take us far from the same.
Damn. Who is that? Or do you know who that is?
That's Mrs. Pez.
Okay.
She's my 8th grade social studies teacher.
Oh my gosh. And it's crazy because she didn't have to be a teacher. Wasn't she part of the Pez family?
Yeah, she was the heiress to the Pez fortune.
The dispensers.
So she had the opportunity, I remember her saying during class at the age of 35, she could have cashed out her Pez stocks, but she just left them in. And I think in retrospect, that was because there was the huge candy crash of 2007, right before the houses went, the candy went.
Yes, for sure. And it was not only candy, but it was also the dispensers, because that was also a big part of their company as well. It was not only the candy, but the dispensers as well.
That's
and it's
patented.
Gosh.
And the price of plastic, I think it went something about imports, exports. The price of plastic for one dispenser it shot up to $18.
Yeah, nobody can afford that. They're already a lot at $5, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, you get one dispenser, 3 little things of candy that you end up eating really fast. Yeah. Those candies are pretty good.
They are
I always
good.
like Pez candy.
They're a little tart, but not too tart, not too sour.
But I don't know if I can ever eat one again after my horrific time in Denver when I ate the Pez candy at the back of somebody's freezer after being up all night on cocaine. And then it had it wasn't acid. It was a research chemical of some sort because it lasted fucking 16 or 18 hours. Thank God my roommate at the time, sweet Alex Rayner, shouts out to Alex, one of my oldest friends. He was telling me not to go to the emergency room. I was trying to get him to take me to I got so desperate in my brain I watched The Founder, what's his name, being the McDonald's guy. That kind of calmed me a little bit. And then
Michael Keaton.
Yeah, Michael Keaton
Yeah.
is the McDonald's guy. I watched that once or twice. And then the Indiana Jones movies, and those kind of helped me, but I was able to relax.
Sure.
Thank God. It was a horrible nightmare. So be careful if anybody ever gives you any acid on a Pez candy.
You saw what happened to him, and it could easily happen to you.
Easily happen to you. Wait, when you smoked that spice, I was hoping that you smoked it out of a Gatorade bottle. That's how I smoked it. I smoked it out of a Gatorade bottle. It was like some sort of I can't remember what kind of metal was on the top of it.
The blaster. Well, you would use one of those little wrench sockets.
Yes, the wrench socket. That's what I was just trying to think of. Yeah,
They were perfect. You could plug them in. There was a whole method to it. If you could do it perfect, it would be airtight, and you just zip, zap, zop that bad boy.
Yeah, you got to like light it with the lighter, and then you can do it in, and it molds into the thing.
Barely poke it through, and you could just rip the pants off that thing.
Hit that spice.
Yeah.
Get those funny feelings.
Get the funny feelings like you need to spend all your money in your pocket. You don't even win any of the scratchers. I lost one $20 scratcher, and I went, okay, I'll try another one. Bought two. It was all downhill. I spent $120 in 10 minutes.
Was the girl just watching you screaming at you to stop? Getting this
past $60. She was like, what are you doing? Please stop. We're supposed to be on a date. And I was like, it's okay. I have to win the money back. I'm too far in the hole. Classic.
I know. That can be the scary part. Did she smoke spice as well?
No.
Oh,
She
okay.
did not. So she was a little freaked. Wasn't the best date of her life, I would imagine.
Yeah, well, it happens. It happens to people. I'm sure it's happened to you, Grant. You had some nightmare date?
Totally.
Dude,
What were you
put down the
eating?
crumble. Put down the crumble.
I can't stop the crumble.
You can, and you will, or we're walking.
Yeah. It's a Wednesday. We're not even supposed to be here today, Grant.
All right, I'm putting away the crumble. I'm sorry.
No, I'm kidding. It's been fun to be
Being
here. And yeah,
profesh.
got me out of the. Erica was doing somebody's hair in the apartment, so I was trapped in the bedroom all day earlier. So it's good to be able to get out of the bedroom.
For sure. Get out of the house. They're talking goss.
Yeah, and then I'm just sitting in the bedroom, messing around with the bed, my pillow positions, and messing around with my phone, and thinking about turning on the NCAA football game. But I was scared because I was thinking it's not going to work again.
So what? You quit or it crashed?
It crashed twice. I quit a couple games because I need to look up a video, or I need to do the practice things because it seems not too hard, but I don't know how to even switch the players like I used to and like hit turbo and tackle. I don't know how to do that.
So you're getting smoked? Like it was hard?
I'm getting smoked, and I'm not able to pass really well. So I got to figure out the passing because I got the air raid offense with Marshall.
That's one of the most important components, especially if you're doing air raid or wildcat.
1,000%. I got to get down on that. And I also got to see if you can play with because I want to play with the classic Florida Gators team with Tim Tebow, my man Tebow. Because I remember in games past, you could play with like the classic good teams of different people.
Maurice Pouncey.
Yep. The Pouncey twins.
The Pouncey twins. Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah, Hernandez, the really good, I can't even think of people now.
It's been too long, Gigi.
Been way too long.
What's Aaron Hernandez up to now?
Dead.
Yeah.
Plane crash?
6 feet under.
He shot out the engine on a dare.
Yes. It was when he was already starting to act up in Connecticut. And he got on an airplane and I think, pretty much crashed it.
In Foxborough. Yeah.
Right outside of the stadium.
Yeah, I was on practice day. God, that was so sad.
Yeah, I mean, the flight attendants on that plane, they didn't deserve that. The pilots who he beat up didn't deserve that.
He trounced 2 pilots in 10 minutes.
Yeah. Did you know that, Grant?
I had no idea. I'm reading right now about his whole bio. You guys are dead on.
It's called the engine incident. It's
really
Wikipedia.
Tragic. It's super tragic. My brother Sheldon went up to Timmy Tebow one time. Oh, look, that was before everything went haywire.
Little tiger beat photo. Yeah.
Oh, you look so handsome.
What happens? What happened?
What do we do to each other? You know?
I don't even know. What was that? What's funny about that, Grant? That was
Nothing.
real introspective. We're really curious. What happened?
I was looking up Tim Tebow pictures. I'm sorry.
Well, show us the funny one then, because that must have been what was funny.
Well, this one isn't. I'll get a different one. Here.
I'm curious.
This was the one
I happen to love.
That one's not funny.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. I love Tebow, though. But yeah, well, I don't even know what he does now. He has a church now.
Does he?
No, I'm kidding. I bet he could be a preacher, though.
He tried to play for the Mets for a while, and he kept getting smoked on the curveball.
Oh, really? I forget that he went to the MLB. I only remember when he played for Denver and won them all those games, and then they got him off the team. That's all I remember about Tim Tebow. It got him into winning games in the playoffs.
Well, who wants to hang out with like Russell Wilson's the same way. Like, who wants to be like, you win a big game and everybody's celebrating, and then they're like, God did it. It was God. It was Jesus won us the football game. And they're like, nah, we're trying to pop bottles.
I hear ya. And he had that weird haircut. It's like he looked like a monk.
Looks like a monk. He looks like an action figure gone wrong.
Look at that. I remember there was this guy named Gentry Hale, I think, in the fraternity, who was this giant jacked guy. And at the end of Hell Week, they shaved his head like that. It was kind of funny. They were shaving people's heads in stupid ways, and that's what he got. He got the Friar Tuck haircut.
Got the damn Davis dip.
Yeah.
Got him.
Grant, do you have is there anything we could ever offer you where we could do a haircut like the Tebow one right there?
What's your price?
Yeah, what can we do?
Yeah, I'll do that, man.
Donate it to charity?
Oh, I need to name a price.
Yeah,
Yeah,
unless
like
you want to do it for free.
Yeah, I mean,
$5.
We can do that.
yeah, we could do that.
You guys give me the Coolio?
Do you think you could pull off
One
the
of those-
Coolio? If you think you genuinely could pull it off, yes, we could do that.
That's the real question, because this isn't a bit. So
Yes.
This isn't a bit. No, I don't think I could pull off the Coolio, honestly.
few people can.
What would your wife and two daughters think if you ever walked in and you looked and you had that haircut? What would they think? Would they be concerned?
I doubt it would be the worst haircut I've had.
Sorry, I'm late. I had 6 pieces of blueberry cobbler.
Yeah.
You're covered in fucking vines all around your lips. Give me a kiss.
Well, we can do it. We'll bring some. Oh my gosh, somebody got that guy. What is he, passed out like that? Or he was just sleeping and taking a nap and somebody was able to get it? He's a heavy sleeper.
Gave him the old Shakespeare.
It's really intricate. It does look like Shakespeare.
Damn.
It's like Josh Brolin.
Oh, man. Josh Brolin. He wasn't the guy in, who was the guy in No Country for Old Men?
Josh Brolin.
Josh Brolin.
That's Josh Brolin.
Yeah, and then Javier Bardem is the scary guy.
Yeah, Josh Brolin. He was in that movie I saw recently about the firefighters who all died.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw the trailer for that.
Ooh, yeah, it was bad. I read some article. It was all that guy's fault. It sounds like he got him in some canyon and it was a firestorm.
Oh,
Very tragic, very
God.
horrible, very tragic.
He flew too close to the sun.
And then you get burned sometimes. And then they put these little freaking like sleeping bag looking things over them. And that doesn't help when it's like 2,000 degrees, I don't think.
Oh, they have like fire resistant
They
sleeping
do.
bag?
They
Oh,
have
that's
little
cool.
things that they can do in emergencies. But I guess when it's super hot,
Just melts it to your
it just
skin.
melts you.
Oh, God.
Yikes.
It's a tough way to go, especially wait, what do they call those people who are like mercenaries for fires?
Wildland firefighters, I
Okay.
think.
Yeah.
What a job that would be. Daniel Cardenas, when I worked up in Wyoming, a guy named Daniel Cardenas, I think he does that. I don't know what he does now.
And there's some of them that are called like jumpers. They're called like fire jumpers or something.
Yeah, that's another thing.
They
Or the
barricade
same
it.
thing. I don't know. Scary. I would never do that.
I wouldn't do it. You couldn't pay me all the money in the world.
Never, Grant.
I'd try it.
What's going on out there right now? Who's out there? Somebody else is out there.
We just heard a whisper.
What? No, you didn't. It's just me.
Grant, you are so willing to change. It's so refreshing.
Seriously.
You're down for anything.
That's what we like
I
about
stopped eating my blueberry crumble because of you.
You save some
Change
for
on a
us?
dime.
Saved us a
Because we're
bite.
starving right now.
Fucking star. I had one of these little HelloFresh bars, and it was so good. But
Yeah, those things are actually really good. These little bars are very
they're
good.
so good. They're like
Full of
little
chicken.
candy bars. They're full of chicken and also nutrients.
Oh, I love them.
It's half chicken, half nutrients, I think. So
Do you
Yum.
guys need some more HelloFresh bars?
toss us a couple.
If you want.
Boom, just put some in my boat bag for later.
Yeah, we'd really appreciate it. Make us a little. That's one of the sweet things. Walt makes his lunch and he cuts off his crust. Walter.
For Walt Jr.
No, for Walter.
Oh, he does
Yeah, I don't know. I
himself.
said Walt. Yeah, Walter. I like how he cuts his crust off of his peanut butter and jelly sandwiches he makes for work every day at the meth lab. That's kind of fun.
It is sweet. He ended up really enjoying cooking meth, and I won't spoil anything, but the soccer team does get in the way of that.
Okay.
Couple treats for the big boys.
Thank you. What'd you get? Yeah, this iced oatmeal cookie is
It's so good. That's what I got too.
Really good. We love these
We
things.
love these things. We want to be sponsored by Ken Euphorics and also Iced Oatmeal Cookie Jar.
Please, we need this now.
Why
Please.
Why the gun?
Yeah, Grant, we don't like this violence right now. Please.
Our country is divided.
Yes, this isn't the time to be messing with weapons.
Guns are gone.
Thanks.
Yeah, that wasn't hard.
There you go. Sorry.
It wasn't so hard, was it? Everything's like pulling teeth with you, dude.
Yeah, that wasn't too hard. Well, I think we're at the end of this. It's been a lot of fun. Just Casey and I.
It has been fun. Just talking.
I know, just talking about, oh my gosh, and we'll see what happens with Breaking Bad. If I go watch it today, there's kind of like a day off for me, so I might go watch that all day long.
Everyone comment your favorite Breaking Bad memories without spoiling it.
Yeah, no
without
spoilers.
Only season 1 memories. What are your favorite season 1 memories? Because William's done with that.
Yes. We can't, yes, because I think I'm at, season 2 or season 3. Season 1 is perfect, yes. Season 1 spoilers, keep it, yes. If you want to do that, we're cool with that.
And then next week, you could probably tell him from the whole series, he'll probably be done.
Yes, so then we can do all spoilers.
All spoilers are invited and welcomed.
Well, we gotta thank Anthony Whiplash Marginson.
Art of Sean King, Ashley Belfield, and Bing.
Sean King, Big Rig 0485, Bronson poo his pants.
What happened? Ginger Fox, Dank Vote.
Destiny A4, Dova King. That's fun. Dr. P. Dugan.
Ooh, wow. Yeah, Dylan Lyshorka.
We're gonna get your name. Yeah, I don't. Lysorhica.
Lysorhica.
Eli Slugworth. Gary Gayboobs. Love the name. Jay Dizzy. Jenny J.
Ooh, Joe Tide Stew, Josiah M.
Justin Threckle. Dr. Threckle's kid. Captain Chaos. Kyle Heath. Larry.
Do
not
that.
Rachel O'Donnell. We're on to you. We have a little word from somebody inside that maybe you're doing something. You're causing. We'll figure it out.
Might be the mole, and we will charge you $10,000 if we find out that it's
yes. Sandy, Shane, and Kaya.
Satrak and Sexy Mexi.
Ooh, Shiva, Snow Roach, the gaming crooner.
Tony, Jen, Tweak the Freak, Vicious McFisty.
White Magic, William Guerin. And then the William Montgomery, the Union Army General. Which is cool.
And of course, a double thank you to our friend Ant.
All righty. Well, thank y'all so much for watching or listening today.
Thank you so much. My website has crashed, but you can find all my shows in the link in my Instagram bio.
Yes, the website. And you're gonna get it fixed, and at least you have a website. I don't even have a freaking website. And you can find any of my stuff on my Instagram.
Instagram.com. Come see you.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Thanks for joining us for this week's episode of The William Montgomery Show. Send your questions, artwork, and manifestos to The William Montgomery Show at gmail.com. And make sure to leave William a voicemail at 737-471-1098. Never miss an episode of The William Montgomery Show by subscribing to The William Montgomery Show channel on YouTube and anywhere podcasts are sold. And make sure to show your support for the show and join our scrappy crew of child soldiers, bounty hunters, and mercenaries at patreon.com/The William Montgomery Show. Check out William online at william.f.montgomery1 on Instagram. For more William Montgomery, check out Kill Tony on YouTube and check him out live at the Comedy Mothership in Austin, Texas every Monday night. Find more of me, Casey Rocket, at patreon.com/Casey Rocket. Follow me on Instagram at Casey Rocket. This episode of The William Montgomery Show is recorded at Record ATX Studios right here in the heart of Austin. The William Montgomery Show is produced by William Montgomery and Record ATX. The anthem is sung by William Montgomery. The drums are sung by William Montgomery. The words are sung by William Montgomery. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
Who the fuck said that? I'm trying to have fun tonight.